10 rumored WrestleMania 35 matches for The Rock. Number 10. The Rock vs Triple H. Starting with an obvious option, but if WWE wanted to go full circle with The Rock's career, then having him face Triple H would be the way to go, bringing everything to a perfect end as far as his in-ring career is concerned. The Rock and Triple H were huge rivals with each other, with each man slowly rising up the card, feuding on and off until they reached the main event level. What better way to cap off that feud with another big match at WrestleMania 35? WWE has teased this potential several times with the segment on SmackDown and at WrestleMania itself, so this is one the company is certainly considering. Number 9. The Rock vs Elias. In terms of pushing someone who could be the future of the company, using The Rock to face Elias would certainly be a smart way to use the People's Champion if he is going to compete at WrestleMania 35. Having this be a segment that turns into a match similar to his WrestleMania victory over Eric Rowan might be the right way to go with this one, starting off with Rock and Elias playing their guitars and singing songs. Eventually, it could lead to a match and things could be kept fairly short, which would likely help The Rock with his insurance issues for his movie career, meaning it would be more likely to happen, and it would really help push Elias, which is another benefit. Number 8. The Rock vs John Cena. Once in a lifetime could very easily become 3 times in a lifetime at WrestleMania 35 if WWE put Rock against John Cena for the rubber match between them to truly find out who is the best. With one win each to their name, having Rock and Cena face off one more time on the grandest stage of them all would simply be about seeing which man really is the greatest, and even though it has been done before, it would still be a big deal. Anytime you can put 2 stars as big as this together, it is always going to draw money, and if WWE feels the need to put 2 part-time talents against each other, this would be one of the better ways to do it. Number 7. The Rock vs AJ Styles. AJ Styles is certainly one of the most popular wrestlers on the roster right now. So many even say he's a modern day People's Champion, just like The Rock used to be. So how cool would it be to create this dream match for fans? Given that AJ can be the perfect heel or babyface, WWE has a lot of options in terms of how they tell the story, and there's no doubt that the in-ring quality would be the highest order, while The Rock would carry the promotional work. If AJ's WrestleMania 33 match with Shane McMahon is anything to go by, then he is probably the best person to pick in terms of getting the highest quality of match from a part-time wrestler like The Rock, and with a huge fan reaction guaranteed, this would be great. Number 6. In a tag team match. Given that the reason The Rock hasn't competed in a match for several years is due to the cost of insurance with his movie career, meaning he can't get injured, one of the smartest way around this would surely be a tag team match. Pairing Rock up with another wrestler would mean that he has much less time in the ring, potentially only taking minimal bumps and hitting his main moves, allowing whoever his partner is to do all the heavy lifting. It is impossible to predict who exactly he would team up against and who he would face at the stage, but bringing The Rock in as a legend to help a babyface is something that would always go down well. Number 5. The Rock vs Kevin Owens. Ever since he arrived in WWE, Kevin Owens has been one of the most entertaining and talented performers every single week, always giving everything he has, and he deserves a major moment for that work. That moment could come against The Rock in what would be an unbelievable entertaining feud. Owens is a top heel, and having him attack a returning Rock for stealing his spotlight would be a simple setup for this one. Considering how good KO is on the microphone, the promos between these two men who love to talk trash would be incredibly entertaining and would convince anyone who doubts that this is a match to see. Number 4. The Rock vs Tommaso Ciampa. By the time WrestleMania 35 rolls around, there's a good chance that Tommaso Ciampa will be on the main roster, and if his NXT career is anything to go by, he's going to be one of the biggest stars. The chances are that this will be the last time The Rock wrestles, with his busy schedule taking up most of his time, so it would make sense for him to put someone over who's considering the future of this business. Ciampa's exactly that. The Psycho Killer has an incredibly bright future and is the absolute best heel around right now. Giving him this moment would establish him on the main roster as a major main event level talent, something WWE needs right now. Number 3. The Rock vs Samoa Joe. If Tommaso Ciampa is not already on the main roster, or WWE wants someone who's more established than him, then Samoa Joe would certainly be a perfect choice for an opponent to face The Rock in his eventual return match. Joe is a natural heel, and his calm but psychotic attitude would work greatly against The Rock's over-the-top personality, playing off their heritage and the legacies that both men have created during their careers. This could have an amazing build. Given that Joe has never had a WrestleMania match, this would also be a good way for WWE to reward him for all of his hard work since joining the company, giving him his debut on the grandest stage of them all against The Rock. Number 2. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. It seems like there's nothing in the world right now that could get Roman Reigns over as a babyface. So surely the best move at this point would be for the company to finally turn the big dog heel. And there's no better way of doing that than against his own family. Seeing Reigns take out The Rock would be a huge deal and could lead to a mega match between them both at Wrestlemania. WWE is going to want Roman in one of Mania's big matches, so why not place him against the Great One? If Roman was able to show a cockier side, believing that The Rock has passed it, then this is something that fans could really get behind, and Reigns is likely someone that Dwayne would be happy to have his final match with as well. Number 1. The Rock vs Brock Lesnar. In terms of dream matches and star power, the absolute biggest match at its disposal would be putting The Rock against Brock Lesnar, something that was actually meant to happen several years ago. Due to injuries that The Rock suffered against John Cena, the match never took place. But there have already been rumblings that this is what Vince McMahon wants to happen at WrestleMania 35, so there is a chance. Putting two wrestlers with a star power the size of Lesnar and The Rock together would create WWE huge buzz, and the promos between Rock and Paul Heyman during the build would be sensational. So here's to hoping WWE can land this one.